Hey guys, it's the Movie Buff Pains, and we're back again with another Dollar Tree haul.
This time around we didn't quite get as much as we had hoped for, but we still got a pretty decent haul, which we're excited to show off.
Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and dive right in. First one is a book, actually.
That is Stronger, the novel that the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal is based off of. And that was a really good movie. I'll have to check out this book.
Yeah, it's an underrated film. It's a really good performance from Jake Gyllenhaal. So we got a bunch of DVDs and then a few Blu-rays, and that'll be it. First up, we have Black Mark. I had actually passed over this one a few times, but then I saw it in Geriatric Geeks video, and I actually thought it looked kind of interesting, so went back and picked it up.
From Roger Corman, we have Dino Croc, which looks like an instant classic. Anything with giant animals, really.
Yeah, this is the best way to buy movies like this, for $1.
Yes.
We have a Magnolia title here. It's called Sound of Noise. There's a drum set on the front, so I was automatically interested in this one.
Nightmare Fuel, the 20 movie collection. Nothing screams quality better than multiple movies in a $1 set.
Yes. 20 movies for $1. You can't beat that.
Though admittedly there are some good titles in here, like Driller Killer, Drive-In Massacre. Like, these are ones that have been released on some of the horror labels now.
And they have to tote some of the stars that are in the movies. You got Dennis Quaid, Mark Hamill, Shannon Tweed, John Candy, Bill Paxton, Brandon Lee, Stephanie Powers, Jesse Ventura, Vincent Price, and Christopher Lee. So you have to know there's at least one or two good movies in here. And I'm actually really excited about it for Silent Night, Bloody Night. I've always wanted to see that one. So yeah, whenever I see collections like this, it's always fun to pick it up just to see what randomness you get in it. Next one is Murder Party. I've actually wanted to check this one out for a while. It's from the same director as Green Room and Blue Ruin. And I could have sworn it had a Blu-ray, so I passed on it. And then I looked it up later on and realized that it didn't have a Blu-ray, so I immediately had to go back to the store to pick it up. But yeah, this one, probably one of the titles I'm most excited to check out from this haul.
A staple, I think, of the Dollar Tree movie sales overall is bad shark movies.
Yes.
Which is, of course, why we picked up Saltwater Atomic Shark.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
They've done just about everything they can possible to sharks.
They have.
Haven't they? I mean, just everything possible. We're on to atomic sharks now.
Apparently. This one, I remember being interested in it when it came out, but it only came out on DVD and then completely forgot about it, but it's called Crash Pad. You got Domhnall Gleeson, Christina Applegate, and Thomas Hayden Church. So this one I'm also looking forward to checking out. It should be pretty good.
Then we've got a documentary, The Secret Life of Cats and Dogs. When Beth first picked this up, I literally thought it was some kid-friendly movie with a bunch of talking animals, and I thought
like a rip-off of Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, and it looked ridiculous. But then once we realized it was a documentary, it was like, okay, well that could be interesting, actually.
Yeah. This one is a Echo Bridge double feature. I thought it was pretty cool. It's Ghoulies 4 and Howling 4, which I know neither of those have Blu-ray releases yet, so thought it was worth picking up. I haven't seen Howling 2 or 3, and I don't think I've seen any of the Ghoulies movies yet, but hey, I have the 4th entries in both series to check out now. For $1, you can't really beat it.
Then we've got Clown Town. This one actually looks like it could be somewhat interesting.
I'm surprised you'll even watch that one, actually.
Yeah. Some clowns are scarier than others, so I mean, you never know till you watch it.
Yeah. Okay, next one is a movie called House of Darkness, House of Light. And it also has 4 additional movies in the set, so that's kind of funny. You also have The Devil's Partner, Cruel Will, Haunting Sarah, and The Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm. Gotta love low-budget horror movies.
And Echo Bridge loves putting out multi-movie sets like that.
They sure do.
Then this is one we were both really excited to find, actually, a documentary, and that is Scary Stories, the actual story behind the books that we were all terrified of as children.
Yeah. Well, they didn't scare me when I was a kid, but they probably scared you.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the documentary behind those books, and so I think we're both really excited to check this out.
Yeah, I remember when that came out, and I wanted to check it out, but another one that just slipped my mind, and found it at Dollar Tree, so can't beat that. Probably one of the more random titles in the selection here. It's called Night Zero. Looks to be a post-apocalyptic type film, if I had to guess. You got Statue of Liberty falling apart on the front, so that would be my guess.
Then we've got The Snarling, a good old werewolf film. I really do enjoy werewolf films, so I'm interested to check this one out for sure.
Yeah. We have another Magnet title here. This one's called Shuttle. This one looks pretty intriguing. It says, when two friends return from a girls' weekend vacation in Mexico, they find themselves stranded at the airport. Trying to get home safely, they board an airport shuttle for the short trip. But once their feet cross the threshold of the shuttle, a night that had started like any other turns terrifying, and the ride home becomes a descent into darkness.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can occasionally find some decent fare at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Next we've got The Banished, which this one's actually got a slipcover, which we always like when we find DVDs with slips. So
yeah, looks like a cool horror film.
Yeah, it really does.
And another Magnolia title. This one is called Severance. This one says that it's a horror comedy of sorts, and I really like horror comedies, so hopefully this one doesn't let me down.
Another Magnolia title, Great World of Sound, which this one looks like it's an interesting one.
Yeah, Sundance movie. And we have yet another multi-set that originated at Kmart for $5. It looks like that's where a lot of these came from, actually. This one's called America's Most Haunted. When I first picked it up, I actually thought it was like one of those like documentaries about haunted places, but it's actually a movie called America's Most Haunted, and it also comes with Bay Coven, Midnight's Child, Daughter of Darkness, and Haunted from Within. Not sure if you can see those titles on the back, but yeah, five more movies for $1.
I've got you beat though, because my next one to show off is Nitro Rush, a 20 movie collection. This one is actually action films, different from all the horror combos that they keep putting out. And this has just so many titles, and I've never heard of a single one.
Yeah.
Though I think we both agreed the one that sounds oddly intriguing is one just called Trunk. That's all there's to the title, just Trunk. But we're like, that'll be the first movie we watch for whatever reason.
Probably.
But yeah, it's very random.
Next one, this is like a rom-com, I think, at least. It's called Off the Menu. Probably one of the few non-horror titles we picked up, actually.
Mm-hmm. A double feature with Attack of the Giant Leeches and Piranha. And then we have Frankenstein. This is a version that was done by the BBC. Looks to be just a short movie version of the story.
Okay, diving into the Blu-rays we got. First one is a Super Bowl release. This is Super Bowl 44 with the Saints. Hoping I can find one that has the Patriots involved, but pretty cool to find. It's better than baseball. I like football much more. We've seen a baseball title like every time we've gone the last few times.
That's true.
Yeah.
Next, we've got The Jurassic Dead. Another staple of cinema for sure.
We've actually almost bought this one a few times for like full price, so I'm glad that we held off.
Yeah, definitely.
Next one, we have a family-friendly title. It is Little Miss Doolittle. I was joking with Andrew that we should double feature this one with Robert Downey Jr.'s Doolittle and just have a night of terrible movies.
Yeah, that would be something for sure. Then we have The Gangster from Magnet, which this one looks like it's a pretty action-y, cool movie.
Mm-hmm. Now this one says it's a badass action thriller from Magnet, and that is Mandrill. So that one looks pretty cool. I'm usually pretty impressed with the Magnet and Magnolia titles that come out of there. Pretty good stuff.
Next is Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. And this, I like Conan O'Brien, so I was interested to pick this one up for sure. Yeah,
I've seen that one on DVD the last several times we've gone, so I was excited to finally find the Blu-ray. And this was one I was hunting for. I saw some people find it the last time. I was disappointed that I didn't find it, but Andrew found it for me, and that is Storage 24. This looks like it'd be a pretty cool low-budget horror film. I would read the synopsis, but it's completely covered by a sticker. But
Gotta love that.
yeah, looks like a pretty cool movie.
Then we found a documentary, and that is The Heat, A Kitchen Revolution, which this ought to be pretty darn interesting. I mean, kitchens are just notoriously toxic environments, so I'm interested to see like full-on documentary about what kind of goes on behind the scenes at restaurants.
Yeah. And the last title we picked up is a Van Damme movie called The Order. And when he first showed me that he got a movie called The Order, I was excited because I thought it was the Heath Ledger movie. I had never even heard of this one. But hey, for $1 you can't go wrong with a little bit of Van Damme.
And it's a Sony release, I believe. I mean,
yeah, you don't see those as often. It's Sony Image, yeah.
Yeah, you don't normally get as much mainstream companies like that. It's cool.
Yeah. So that's everything we picked up from Dollar Tree. We might go back to a couple stores in a few days and get a few stragglers, but for the most part I think that's what we got for the month of August. It's been really cool. They've been doing them pretty much once a month, every single month lately. It used to be like, I feel like it used to be like every 6 months, and then it was every 3 months, and now it's just every single month there are new titles at Dollar Tree. So
yeah, it seems like they're trying to get rid of a lot of stock right now.
Yeah.
So good for us.
Yeah, it's good for us collectors, and it's fun to go hunting. I'm sure you guys all know that. Have you guys picked up anything good this month from Dollar Tree? What's been your favorite find? Let us know in the comments below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will see you guys on the next one.
See ya.